Hi everyone, it's 2nd of January 2020 and I'm out for my first walk of the year, just out in the New Forest. Some of you know I live in the New Forest, so for me I just go out the door and start walking, so that's easy for me. I'm planning to stop halfway around this walk. This walk's about 10 miles, so I'm planning to stop halfway. There's some nice woods there, and sit down, take in the woods and have a coffee and maybe some food. So I probably won't get back to you until I get to that point, because up until then it's just me plodding along. Okay, I'm in the woods. So I've got a few things with me today that are Christmas presents, after me prompting to say I wanted them, obviously. So the first one I'm actually sitting on. Okay, so this is one of those fold-up chairs which I'm sure some of you have got. In fact, I know some of you have got. They fold up very small and they're very lightweight and they're quite comfortable actually. They're quite low to the ground, which is okay, but they're nice to sit in. But the big problem with them is that the legs are very, very narrow. So if you're in a muddy place, which the New Forest is definitely muddy this time of year, or if you were on a beach on sand or even on stones, I guess, then you sometimes sit on it and then you get this awful sinking feeling, and yeah, well, you can imagine, pretty unpleasant for you, and you can lose the rubber bits off the bottom of the feet as well if you're not careful. That's another problem with them. So anyway, I've got as one of my Christmas presents this thing from Trekology, which is I think they call it a beach mat or sand mat maybe actually, and it is just basically a sort of square of material which the legs go into, and I think it just spreads the weight, really spreads the load, and so that you haven't got this very long pointed thing going straight into the ground. It sort of spreads it out more. So yeah, so I'm trying that out today. It's fairly wet on the ground, so we'll see how it goes. This is what it looks like when it's all packed up, so pretty flat to start with. So I should just say that there are other ways of stopping yourself from sinking in the ground with these feet. I've just gone for the one you can buy off the shelf, but there are DIY versions, and there's a chap called Lee from Burton Outdoors, so you need to check out his channel. He's great YouTuber. If you're into wild camping or raving or both, then go and see him. Very good, very dry sense of humour, which makes me giggle all the time. But he did something amazing. He got some ping pong balls, and he drilled a hole in them, and I think he filled them with resin or something that would go hard, I guess, and glued them on, probably with super glue, knowing Lee, because he likes his super glue. And so basically each of the feet has got this kind of ball on the end of it, and it seems to be working. I don't think he did a video of it, but I think he put some photos on Instagram, so if you check out his channel, it's Instagram feed, then you'll see some pictures in there. So yeah, so there's other options available. I'm just lazy, so I went for buying one. But we'll see which does the best. I guess they're all going to be good in different ways. Okay, so this is another one of my Christmas presents. So it's actually one of those windshields that's made of metal that fans out. Falls apart. Yeah, I did have a thought with this. I wonder whether you could use it like as a table, if you sort of put some branches, quite thick branches, down and put them flat. Maybe use it as a table, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to do that today, but I'm interested to know if anybody's tried that. It might not work because they might be too too floppy. But I don't know, just a thought. Okay, it's boiling. Time for some coffee. Okay, so I've got some sausages here. So these sausages, you probably can tell, are already cooked. They're cold sausages, basically. So as I said at the start of this video, it is the 2nd of January today. So you know what that means? That means the fridge is full of food that we couldn't eat because we basically, our eyes were bigger than our bellies, as they say. We made too much food. So the consequence of that is, when I said I was going out for a walk, my wife said, "Oh, you could take these sausages." And that's great because they're already cooked. So all I'm going to do is attempt to heat them up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. So this, that's not a frying pan. Well, it's not what you normally think of as a frying pan. It's basically just it's the thing that comes with the Zebra lunchbox, which I famously use all the time. So you've seen them in my other videos. But it's going to be a frying pan today, so that's cool. Hopefully, I have got a little handle thing. Now look, looks like a frying pan now, doesn't it? Well, I can't have anyway. I think actually, we'll see. I'm guessing I'm going to run out of fuel in a minute, but we can sort it out. How hot is it? Not that hot. So I think what I'm going to do is open the simmer ring a little more to get a bit more heat in, because there's not much coming up at the moment. In fact, I'm going to try and take the simmer ring off. Hold on to your hats, everyone. Yep, she's off. You know what's going to happen now? It's going to be too hot and it's going to go absolutely mental, and probably burn the fat. Look at that flame. Flambe cold sausages. Is that a thing? That's certainly a lot hotter. There's got to be some happy medium here between being ridiculously hot and being just right for cooking on. And I think at the moment we're definitely on the ridiculously hot side of it. So I'm going to try and put this. Yeah, I know why this isn't working, and I'll tell you about that in another video. But anyway, there we go. That's better. That's way too much fat. So let's get the sausages going. Oh yeah, get in there. Cool. Okay. Let's use my handy utensil. Every kitchen should have one. Whee! It's cheapish bushcraft knife. I think it was 20 quid actually, but it's pretty good for 20 quid. Does the trick pretty well for most stuff. The only thing it's not very good for is you can't use the back of it. I don't know why, but well, I do know why, because it's not enough of a sharp edge there, which is a shame. But hey, you can't. What I was going to say, you can't use it for doing a ferro rod, but that's okay because I've got other things to do that with, so it's not an issue. These are I'm just trying to heat these up, so I'm not going to, what I should do is hold it while I'm doing it. Look at that, already flying like a good one. No, I can't have anyway. I guess that wouldn't, that's it. I think this pan is so little that it doesn't actually really fit on this, fit on the stove. That's how little it is, because this is a really little stove. Oh, that's bread. Like mad now. Yeah, I told you about the flambe. Whoa, we're getting there. Gonna have to go down a lot. That's better. Let's try that. Let it calm down a bit. amazing how hot these stoves get actually. Yeah, I can smell the sausage, so that's good. It must be cooking if you can smell it, eh? Right, so actually now it's calmed down. There's definitely a fine, oh that's okay, it's still going. Definitely a fine line between way too hot and not hot enough, that's for sure. What I'm doing using that as a utensil, how about that though? Never seen that before, eh? Sounds like it's going out now, doesn't it? There's still some fuel going there, it's quite incredible. Right, let's see if we can just open up a tiny bit more. I can see what the problem is, it's because it doesn't really fit in there. It doesn't, so what I've done today is I've got the Trangia lower down in the nano. So it's actually, you probably can't see, but it's actually lower down, deeper down in the nano than I normally would have it, because I was just trying something really, which is fine. It seems to burn pretty well, but it does mean there isn't room for the simmer ring to be opened out all the way. So you've really got quite a limited range for the simmer ring to go on, which is the problem that's happening, I think. Actually, it's strange how the fat seems to be not doing anything at all, and yet we've still got, there's still fuel burning in there. Shall I be brave and take the simmering off again? Yeah, why not? Let's see what that looks like. Oh wow, that looks amazing. Way too much heat. So I'm going to try just being careful without the simmering and see what happens. Because I do need some more heat here. Okay, that's good. I think that's good anyway. No, it's not good. That's getting too hot again, isn't it? You know what? I wish there was a happy medium here, but there clearly isn't. So I'm going to put the simmering back on. I'll go back to that. Right, so many, all of a sudden there's planes. Can you hear those planes? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So you thought you'd seen everything now. You thought you'd seen flambe sausages, and that was as good as it was going to get, because, you know, does it get any better than flambe sausages really? Well, it does, because look what this is. Do you know what that is? It is a hen's egg. The fool is going to try and cook an egg in this tiny little space, which is actually not even flat, so that doesn't help. I wonder if it keeps falling over. So there we go, trying to get an egg in there. How about that? God knows what will happen. Gone in. Start. Not content with one, he has another. I almost cut my finger then and cut my thumb into the. There we go, we're in. Cloth, that's what we need. Otherwise this bushcraft knife is going in sausage, egg, and bits of the cooking ring thing, the simmer ring. Oh well, now of course, what we've got now is it's all cooking too slowly again. What does that look like? Something weird. Two eyes and a. I don't know. It looks like something weird. But yeah, so it's cooking too slowly. So it's kind of like on and off really, it seems, isn't it? But this is how you learn. And I hope you're all learning with me. You're all shouting at me, "You've done that." Well, what you should have done there was, yeah. Unfortunately, with YouTube, it's kind of a one-way thing. So what I'm going to do is go back to the ridiculous, way too hot no simmering, I think, because this again, it's now cooking too slowly. Look, see. Let's, so I'm gonna take the simmering off. Ooh. And actually, that doesn't look quite so mad. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that this time it's just going to be about right. What do you reckon? Unlikely, I'm guessing. I wonder if I could. Look, I've got an idea. Why don't I kind of hold it mid-air like some sort of weird? I don't know. That might work. That might work. Look at this flame. I don't know what's going on with this Trangia. I don't know why it's burning like that. It doesn't really burn quite like that. Did I put too much fuel in? Did I don't know. No. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I have this cunning plan where I hold the pan mid-air. Yeah, that seems to be working without setting fire to the fat, which is a big plus as far as I can see. Nice and so lots of flame. That is going like a mad thing. I did put quite a lot of fuel in, guys, so I think perhaps that doesn't help. There's a lot of fuel, but then you'd think if it was that, it kind of would have all gone by now because this has been burning away. You know, we've had the coffee, we've warmed the sausages, and you know, by now the fuel should have burned down, but it's showing absolutely no sign of burning down at all. So hey, it's working now. It's definitely getting there. Let's get it cooking. It's getting there. We're getting there. Definitely getting there. I'll do something clever now, which I'm probably going to regret. Spread the fat round. Get the eggs cooked a bit better. Don't like half cooked eggs. Oh no. That's it. Trangia is going like an absolute steam train. Yeah. I don't know. Definitely, I recommend you watch the next video, which I'll be making sometime in the future, where I'll do this properly and not have the Trangia so incredibly hot. Okay, I think that's done, guys. So I'm gonna stop the video now for a while I get all this sorted out and get the Trangia put out and start eating this food because I'm damn sure it's cooked now. It's only hot enough, that's for sure. Alright, get back to you in a minute. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Definitely good. Alright, well, I'm all done here. It's starting to get a bit more gloomy and a bit more chilly, so I think that'll be it for me. Hope you've enjoyed this. It's certainly been exciting for me. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing some more cooking outside because it's fun. Food tastes so much better when you eat it outside and cook it outside. And I really enjoyed that. So yeah, so watch out for some more walking videos, which will include some cooking and hopefully not quite so much fire. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up, or if you didn't, then give it a thumbs down. But I hope you enjoyed it. I'd be interested in any comments. I'm sure you've all got a lot more experience of Trangias than me, so you can tell me where I went wrong with that. And yeah, so if you want to subscribe to my channel, then I'm definitely going to be doing some more videos soon, so keep an eye out for that. Alright, well, I think I'm going to head off now because it's getting a bit chilly, and I'll see you on the next one.